Good afternoon everybody, Wendy here. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator living in Narberth, Wales, Great Britain. Today it's my alphabet series, letter P, and it's P for positive thoughts. It's beautiful. I saw somebody make a card with this, and I'm sorry if I forgot what your name is, who showed me. I thought, I've got to have it. I mean, the fact that it's got a fern and a butterfly on it, well, you know, and a flower, that is me, that is those three. Lovely, so we'll make a start then, shall we? Right, what I've got here is loads of little bits at the moment. This is a ordinary, a piece of A4, cut in half, and then I've scored it then in half again, which is at about two inches, I say, so that's just over 5 centimetres. So it makes that sort of, is this fold? I'm not totally sure, but there we are. Right, put that there. Now then, I've got little elements here that I'm not telling you what they're for until afterwards, so that one can stay there. And I'm using cinnamon cider. Oh, I don't know what, half the time I've got no idea what that's going to come out like with me. I've got my stamping block, and I've got a few of these. I go on, well, there we are. Are these all the same by any chance? Oh, that's all right. Right, so there's that one, and that one is the same. Right. I'm not using a stamping mat today because I've got the red rubber, and the red rubber has got a spongy bit of its own. So this is a new ink, so it's very juicy, so just light, very light taps in there. See what I mean? Press too hard and you get a ring around it. You don't want that. I'm not going to show you that because if I did that, then it would definitely be wrong. Does that fit there? No. Yes. What's that there? Oh, I don't know. Well, I've put it this way in any case. And I'm going to stamp the little butterfly on 2 of them. And I'm hoping that I've got the same 2. Yeah. Oops. When you're taking it off, if this happens to you, put your finger on there to hold that on there and just lift it off gently. Because not the fear. I can't think of the word now, where it would just be normal just to pull it off. Well, if you pull it off, you're going to smudge. Ooh. And if you wiggle your stamp, you're going to get a block on the... No, let me start again. If you wiggle your stamp when you put it in the ink, your block will get ink on it. And we don't want that because the ink would go onto the card, and then, oh well, you know the rest, don't you? You've watched me plenty of times do this now. Right, I'm going to put another one then. I'm not really counting is the right word. What's the right word I'm looking for? Oh, well, I'm not measuring it to make sure it's in the middle. Here we go again. Put your finger on there and just lift it away carefully. I'm putting these now because these will need to dry. And then these now are the little ones, which... Actually, what I might do, I might cut these down a little bit. Oh, I haven't given you the measurements either, have I? Oh, drat. Hang on. It's 1/2 centimetre off. It didn't warm up actually, you know. It was very cold. It's been a very cold day today. Well, I mean, the sun did finally come out, but it has been extremely cold here today. That's better, they're both the same. Now you can see once again, where did I put my... Oh dear, dear, dear. Oh, that isn't even in here now. I don't know. I don't know what the world coming to, eh? When you can't find decent something or other when you want it. Just run my finger here down there to squish that bit. And that bit. Now that I'm taking this little one now, and I can never tell whether it's supposed to go that way round or that way round. I think this time we'll put it that way round because it looks like a flower growing and then these are the leaves. But that's what I think. I'll do it like that. I might cut these down again, which is why I haven't been too, what you would call it, with the measurements. Ah! Phew. I shouldn't stamp skew it, should I? Because every time I stamp skew it, it looks like... Yes, and I think I'll do this one once more because it didn't quite right on that side. So a card has two sides for a reason. Let me see if I can get this down here. I can get more or less the same then. Not that they're going on the same piece, but... There we go. Right, I shall wash them in a minute and I shall do this final bit of stamping. Oh, come on, where's my block gone now? Oh, darrow me. Darrow. Oh well, if you can't find your block, use your ruler. Well, at least you could line them up well with these, couldn't you? If you can see them, that is. Put a piece of white paper underneath it. And then you can see them. You can straighten them, and don't forget, now this is the downy bit. When you're writing, it's the one that goes below the line, so line it up with those and those, right? Perfect, I hope. What I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to put it to the sides a bit. And the other beauty of the ruler is you can space it as well. Yeah, like I say, wind's been quite cold today. But I've still, here we go. I've had my heater on, not my heater, my blowy thingy on. Right, now then, I shall take you through the measurements now. Have I finished with this? Yes, I have. Put that away. Right then, this piece, these two pieces with the butterflies on are 1 3/4 by 2. So these should both be, yeah, 2 by 1 3/4. Now these two, I'm going to cut down again because it looks a bit daft. So I'll cut these down to 1.5 centimetres down there. That's better. See what I mean? It just looks aesthetically pleasing, or so the word is. 1.5. Again, there. Oh, another little tip I found. When you put that in there, you can't always hold it properly. So if you go very gently, there, and press it down so it can't run away. Right. These little bits, and these bits are now 1.5 by 1 1/4. Okay, so it's 1.5 by 1 1/4 for that one, and then this one is 1 3/4 by 5.5. So that's all the elements. Now then, we're going to have to glue these in. Where's my dimensionals gone now? Oh, there they are. Now, I gave you a bit of clue earlier on, didn't I, with this? So, I don't know whether to... Yes. I'm hoping I've got enough Tombow here. This. Because I didn't know whether to put... whether to use Tombow or dimensionals for these. Now then, try and line it up middle-ish. See, what I didn't want to do, if I could avoid it, was cover up this beautiful... And now this, I will double check to see if it's still in our catalogue, if it's been carried over or not. If it hasn't, then I will put a suggestion down below as to which one, what you can use instead of. One there. Also be careful because it's not definitely going to be dry. Now look, I made a little smudge on there, but don't worry, I've got one of those sand erasers. You remember years ago you used to buy an eraser and it had two ends, a white end and a grey end. I could never work out what the grey end was for. I thought, you know, then I found out, and oh boy was I excited to find out what the grey bit did, especially now we've been crafting with it. Oh, come on, don't run out on me. No, you're not supposed to blob like that. Oh, look at that. A heavy. Translation. A heavy is I think that's the best way I can explain it. Right, that goes in, that goes there. And then this one. You've been at a good day today? I hope so. Start of the weekend today. Now then, I'm going to put it... I think I put it that way round. Put it in there. You can put it in this close. Obviously, don't go over that fold, otherwise you won't be able to fold the card down. So, give it a good press. Because I'm using an embossed folder paper, it's sticking up. You know, you need... You see there, look. See there where it started to lift a bit. Actually, it's lifting a lot. Never mind. Right, so there's that and that down. It's looking pretty already, isn't it? Now then, am I going to be able to do this? I know what I'll do. I'll use a glue dot. If all else fails, use a glue dot. What I've done here, I've tied a piece of string around it, so then that stops it unravelling and going ping, all over the place. Right, I put one there. It amazes me how these things come off so easy. And one there. And this one, oops, it goes there. This one's the same. I'm going to put a couple of glue dots on here. Let's tell you why in a minute. Oh, no. There. No, you're too... Get on the card a bit better. Now then, what you do now is you slide that under there. And so I'll put it middle-ish and press it down. And there's our little card. P is for positive thoughts. Now, obviously, now you've just made this, so you've got to be careful. But to open it then, the person will have to hold it there, pull it open, and then they will read the message. And then after they've read it, you can put it back. and it's going to look like that again. I hope you enjoyed that, and give it a go yourself. If you do, then put it onto my Facebook page, and it'd be lovely to see what colours or, what style you can use. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.